Hey y'all, I'm the Midwest Hack and welcome to the 10th video in my build series for this Farmertec clone of the Stihl MS200T. In the last video, I pretty much finished up assembly and now I've got it full of gas and oil and ready for a test start. The gas I'm using is a 32-to-1 mix. I've been running all my Farmertec builds for the first several tanks on 32-to-1 and then I switched to 40-to-1. I checked the adjustment of the carburetor idle screws. The high idle is supposed to be 3/4 of a turn out and low is supposed to be 1 turn out. The high idle was actually about 1 1/4 turn out, if I remember right, and the low was, it was only about 3/4 out. I reset them to what Stihl says they should be, and we're gonna find out if it'll start or not. My first experience with other Farmertec models is they start hard for the first start. I hesitate to use starting fluid because of the way these things flood, but we're gonna give it a try. Still no. Guess I should have tightened that clutch on a little tighter. Well, unfortunately, I forgot to snug up the clutch. Normally, I do that after they're built just by slamming on the brake, but of course, this one doesn't have the brake on it yet. So I lost the clutch, I lost the hub, and I lost the bearing. The big parts I found so far, I haven't been able to find the bearing. I did back the high jet out a little bit. It didn't seem like it was getting enough fuel, so let's give it another try. We'll just run it without those parts. Now I might have it too rich. Let's find out. Okay, it's on starting fluid. Interesting. Well, there we go. We've got a running saw. Now I just need to find the parts that are missing and get this thing barred up, and we'll get it in some wood. All right, y'all, I finally found that bearing that ran away from me last night. Got the saw barred up and been tuning on it, playing with it a little bit here and there. I do have a bit of a running issue, and I'm wondering if it isn't from that tank vent, because it acts like it's running out of fuel. It'll run great for a while, and then all of a sudden it'll just start to bog out and die, and I can't restart it for a while. Come back an hour later and it fires right up again. What I just tried a minute ago is venting the fuel tank. I couldn't hear that there was any vacuum on the tank, but after that I was able to get it to restart, and it's been running just fine. We'll do a couple test starts here and see how it does. It's kind of warm, so I'm going to see if it'll just... think that's running good enough. When it gets light tomorrow, we'll try and get this thing in the wood. All right, I brought these two saws out. We're gonna run them in the wood a little bit. We got the 200T clone, and we've also got a 361 that I built just a little bit ago for a friend that I need to run a little bit more fuel through. Behind me is a hickory tree that came down this summer. We'll see how much we can get cut up. I only brought along the fuel that's in the saws. I'm not gonna stay out long. It's only 10 degrees today. Switch again. Well, y'all, that wraps up the build of this MS200T clone, or at least the main part of the build. I ran a complete tank of fuel through both saws without any problems. If I have any trouble with this knockoff in the future, you can expect I'll make a video and add it to the playlist. Or if I go back into it for muffler modifications, port work, or other attempts to up the fun factor, you can be sure I'll add to the series. But for now, I hope you found this series useful and informative. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one.